Hey Todd, can I ask you a favor?
Sure, anytime.
I really need a place to stay,
Uh-huh.
and I heard that your house is on Airbnb.
It is on Airbnb. I do rent my house, but for you, it's free.
Oh, amazing.
Yeah, of
Can I
course.
stay there then?
You can. How long?
Maybe a week or 2 weeks.
Okay. When?
From next Monday?
Yeah, actually, you can do that. That works.
Excellent. Thank you so much. How about how about a car? Can I park my car?
That's a problem. You can't park your car because there's no space. But there is a cheap parking lot about maybe 2 blocks away.
Okay.
So it's only a couple dollars a day.
Okay. I guess I can park my car there. How about cooking there? Can I cook?
Of course, yeah, you can cook. I have a stove, a refrigerator. You can bring your own food. You can do whatever you want.
Excellent. Thank you. Can I use the internet?
You can use the internet. There's a password. I will write down the password before I leave, and I will write down the password before you get there.
Excellent. Thank you so much. I was thinking about asking my friend if he can stay. Could my friend stay over?
Yeah, sure. So your friend can stay. Not a problem, I don't think.
He has a dog. Can he bring his dog?
Ooh, that is a problem. Does the dog have a cage?
No, but we can get a cage.
I'm not sure about the dog. If the dog is in a cage, it's okay in the house, but I think, yeah, you can't have the dog in the house.
Okay. How about smoking?
hmm
My friend is a very heavy smoker. Can he smoke outside?
Yeah, he can smoke outside. Just please pick up cigarette butts. But of course, he can't smoke inside.
Okay, he can't smoke inside.
No.
Okay. How about if we want to have a party? Can we have a party?
Yeah, you can have a party. That's okay. But please be quiet. Don't be too loud. The neighbors live very close to my house.
All right, that sounds good. Thanks. And I have one more question.
Uh-huh.
Can I use the washing machine?
Yeah, of course. You can use anything. You can use the washing machine. You can use the internet. You can use the TV. You can use anything you like.
Wow, excellent. That sounds great. Thank you so much.
Yeah, I will write down directions for my house, and I will send you a map, and you can check it out and get all the information. And just I will leave the key for you with my neighbor.
Excellent. Thank you very much.
Sure, no problem.
I'm Mari from Japan. I'm here with Ron from Hawaii. Today we're going to be talking about abilities, so let's start with food. Can you cook?
I can't cook well, but I do cook. So I think the reason why I can't cook well is because I can eat anything. So I don't try very hard to make it taste good.
What do you like to cook?
I like to barbecue outside on the grill.
What do you put on your barbecue?
When I cook meat, I don't put much, only salt, pepper, and a little bit of seasoning.
Okay, good. Next, do you think you're a good dancer?
No, I don't think I'm a good dancer, and I don't really try to be a good dancer either.
Do you not like to dance?
I don't like to dance.
At all.
Right.
I heard that you're a good line dancer.
I would like to learn how to line dance, and I do like country music, but I haven't officially been taught how to line dance.
So you don't dance at all?
No.
Okay. Next, are you a good singer?
No, I'm not a good singer, but I do enjoy going to karaoke.
What do you like to sing?
In Hawaii, when I go to karaoke, I enjoy singing Hawaiian music. If I'm in Japan, I like to sing other English songs that they have, usually country music or 80s or 90s music.
Good. That's good. Do you think you're a good student?
I don't know if I'm a good student. Growing up, I was not a good student, but now I am trying harder to be a good student.
How were you not a good student growing up?
I didn't enjoy going to school, and I didn't try very hard in school. Now I try a little harder. I make an effort.
Can you talk more about your effort? What do you do to try to be a good student?
I try to listen to the teachers now instead of doing my own thing, and I try to complete everything with good quality.
That's good. And last, do you think that you're a good athlete?
Growing up, I was a good athlete. I played a few sports. Now I don't play any sports anymore because I'm old. But growing up, I think I was a good athlete.
What sports did you play?
I played American football, baseball, and soccer.
Which one is your best sport?
I would say football. American football is my best sport.
How long did you play?
I played since I was 11 until age 22.
So for 11 years.
Yeah.
And you played when you were in university?
I played at the University of Hawaii, yes.
So, Sarah, what are your plans for the weekend?
I have really fun plans this weekend. On Saturday, I'm meeting some friends, and we're going to hike up a nearby mountain. It's
Oh, wow.
called Mount Tsurumi, and I think it'll be really fun.
Oh, cool. How are you getting up the mountain? How are you getting up to the hiking point?
We're going to take the bus, probably. So we'll take a bus until the base of the mountain, and then we can hike to the top. We'll hike about 4 or 5 hours, depending on how much time I spend resting,
Okay.
which is a
nice.
lot.
So, who is going with you?
I'm meeting 3 friends, and they are all English teachers like me. So my friends' names are Hannah and Ben and Michael.
Oh, nice. So, I'm sorry, where are you hiking again?
So we're hiking at the mountain called Mount Tsurumi. It's pretty close to my house. It's not far. So I can see it from my window, my bedroom window, and I always think, oh, I would love to go to the top of that mountain. So I'm really happy on Saturday to go and hike the mountain. Then, after we reach the top, we take the cable car down the mountain.
Oh, I see. So you're hiking up the mountain, and then you're taking the cable car down.
Yes. So it'll probably be 6 hours in total between hiking and resting and cable car back down.
Oh, wow. What time are you starting?
We're starting at 10 o'clock. We're starting at 10 o'clock so that we can finish at 4 o'clock and I can still get my children from school. Their school finishes at 5 o'clock.
Oh, wow. So you're really pushing it.
Yeah. The timing will be tight, but I think it'll be okay.
Oh, cool.
How about you, Todd? What are you doing on Saturday?
This weekend, I'm not really doing anything. I think I'm just going to stay home. So I'm leaving for Thailand on Thursday. I'm flying out of Fukuoka.
Oh, that sounds really nice.
Yeah. But actually, now that I think of it, I am doing something on Saturday. My friend is having a dinner party. So I'm planning on attending that. So that should be fun.
Oh, that sounds fun. What time does it start?
I think it starts at about 8, right? So most people will probably be there around 8 o'clock. I'm not planning on staying that long, so I'm just going to go and make a short appearance and then come back. Now, we are teachers, so we have grading to do. Are you doing any work this weekend? Are you grading any papers?
Yes, I'm grading some papers. My students are handing in their papers tomorrow, and then I'm grading them all day Sunday.
Yikes.
Yeah, so it won't be exciting, but I think if I work hard, I should be able to finish them.
Yeah, I'm in the same boat, actually, so I have lots of papers to grade, and I want them finished, so I think I will do it on Friday night. I'm planning on staying late Friday and just doing it then.
Okay.
Yeah, so I'm not
So-
looking forward to it.
So you'll be grading all night on Friday.
I'll be grading all night on Friday. I won't be
see.
doing anything fun. But I'll be leaving on Sunday, so it'll be worth it.
Okay. Have fun. Have a good trip.
You too. Enjoy the hike.
Thanks.
John, I've never met your family. Do you have a big family?
Yeah, kind of. There are 5 people in my family.
Oh.
So it's a medium family. I have 2 brothers, so there are 3 boys in my family. And there's my mother and my father.
How about your father? Do you look like him?
Yes, I do. I do look like my father. When he was younger, he had blonde hair, like me. And he has glasses. So do I. My mother has glasses too. I'm the same height as my father. We are both 180 centimeters tall. My older brother is the same height as me and my father. But my younger brother is shorter than us. He has blonde hair and glasses too, though.
Oh. How tall is your younger brother?
He's a bit shorter than us. I'm not sure, but I think he's around 170 centimeters tall.
Oh. How about your mom?
My mom is short too. She is the same height as my younger brother.
Oh.
And my mom has red hair. Her hair is bright red. So my mother has different hair from the rest of my family. There are 4 people with blonde hair and 1 person with red hair. But actually, all 5 of us wear glasses.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
So, John, you're thin. What about the rest of your family? Are they thin too?
Well, my mother is skinny too, like me. But my brothers are more like my dad in their body type. They are a little bit more muscular than me. They have big muscles and they're very strong. So they are heavier than me. That's my father. He weighs more than I do. And my brothers are also heavier than me.
Oh. Sounds like a good-looking family.
Thank you.
So, John, you told me about your family's appearance. What about their personality?
Well, all 5 people in my family have different personalities. Yeah, my younger brother's really fun. It's great to spend time with him. For example, we usually play video games together. He likes to play racing games or sports games, and also we play card games or just watching TV. He's so funny. No matter what we're doing, he tells jokes, and I love listening to him tell jokes about whatever we're doing at the time. And he's so cheerful and bright. He's always open to new people and new ideas, so I really like spending time with him. He makes me feel cheerful too when we talk together.
That's great. How about your older brother?
Well, my older brother, he's a really good guy. He's not so entertaining like my younger brother, but he's very smart. He's really serious. He likes to study and read. For example, he likes reading the Greek philosophers. He likes reading about Plato and Socrates, and he's always talking about philosophy. I like that stuff too. I think it's interesting, but he's not very funny.
I see. How about your dad?
My dad. Let's see, what can I say about my dad's personality? He's a hard worker. He's very devoted to everything he tries. He was raised on a farm, so he knows a lot about animals. And now he has a farm as a hobby. My dad raises horses and chickens. He loves animals, and he has so many animals, but he doesn't think of them as farm animals. They're his pets, and he loves them. He spends every day outside, well, no matter what the weather, because he has to take care of his family, which is all of his animals. And he's a really smart guy, maybe a bit serious at times. His sense of humor is maybe like you can imagine from an old man.
I see. How about your mother? What's she like?
My mother loves to read horror novels.
Really?
Yeah, horror books. So she knows a lot of stuff about crime or mysteries or police dramas and lawyers. She loves that stuff. So my mother's very interested in those kind of books and movies and TV shows too. So she's kind of like a detective. My mother's very smart and enjoys solving puzzles.
Wow. It sounds like an interesting family.
Thank you.
Hi, I'm Ron from Hawaii. I'm here with Mari from Japan. Today we'll be talking about abilities. So Mari, are you a good cook?
I like to cook. More specifically, I like to cook for people. I like to have people over and eat with people. I don't really like to eat alone, so I don't like to cook for myself. I like to cook for other people. But more than cooking, I like to bake.
Baking. What do you like to bake?
Cookies and brownies and cake.
That sounds very good. I would like to eat one of your brownies. Okay, next. Are you a good singer?
I am terrible at singing. I don't like going to karaoke, and I don't like to sing. I like music, but I can't sing for my life. Yesterday, or I guess in class, it was a student's birthday, and I made my students sing happy birthday, but they wouldn't start. So I had to start them off singing, and my voice was so bad that they started laughing at me. So I'm just a terrible singer.
That's funny. Okay, next. Are you a good dancer?
No, I'm not a good dancer. I can't dance at all. I used to, when I was younger, my parents enrolled me in ballet classes, so I did ballet for like 6 years, but I am not very good at dancing.
So you're a teacher now, right? So were you a good student when you were a student?
I was a good student because I'm a dork. No, yeah, I think I was a good student. I tried hard in all of my classes. I always did my homework. I was always focused and took notes during class. If I didn't understand something, I would either ask questions in class or speak to the teacher or professor after class. I always really liked learning, and so I think that's why I was a really good student.
And athletics. Were you a good athlete, and are you a good athlete now?
It's a tricky question. I like sports, and I like playing sports. I don't think I'm a very good athlete, probably compared to you. I'm probably not, but I really enjoy playing sports. In high school, I played soccer. I ran cross country. I played ice hockey and a little bit of lacrosse.
And which one was your favorite sport?
My favorite sport was ice hockey.
So Naomi, so you're from Wales and you're 11. So what does an 11-year-old girl do for fun in Wales?
I do music. I play the piano and the violin.
Okay, how long have you played the piano for?
Since I was about 8.
8. And what about the violin?
About the same.
Okay. And what kind of level are you at now then, at the piano?
I just passed my grade 3.
Oh, congratulations. So that's grade 3 of, what is that?
You have different levels. And
Okay.
yeah.
And it starts at grade
1. And it gets harder.
Up till, what's the highest grade you can get?
Grade 8.
Oh, grade 8. So you're grade 3 now?
Yeah.
So I guess the next one you're going to do is grade 4.
Yes.
Okay. And so what do you have to do? What kind of test is it?
It's you learn 3 pieces.
3 pieces of music?
Yeah.
Right.
And you have to play them. And you have to do some singing.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay.
And some...
Is that like sight reading? You look at the script and you have to sing the notes, or...?
No, somebody plays a tune for you, and you have to sing it exactly the same tune that they played. And there's sight reading where you have to look at a page and then play it on the piano.
Oh, wow. Is that hard?
Yeah.
Yeah, I can imagine. So how much do you practice the piano then?
It probably should be once a day.
Yeah.
But I normally do it 3 times a week, about that.
Okay. And you enjoy it then?
Yeah.
Okay. Great. And you play the violin too?
Yeah.
Yeah. And is that fun?
Sort of. It's not as fun as the piano.
Oh, okay. Okay. And how do you do any other things in your spare time?
I do guides and swimming.
Guides?
Yeah.
What's guides?
It's like a group of girls, and they do activities and everything. And they meet each week to do activities.
Okay. Like, what kind of activities do you do?
Well, you go camping sometimes.
Yeah.
And you just do activities like sometimes you do sports and outside activities and lots of things.
Okay. Oh, is it like kind of like the Cub Scouts for the
Yes.
boys? Okay. So you have to wear a uniform?
Yes.
Okay. What? Can you explain the uniform for me?
It's dark blue, and you can either wear jeans or joggers or these trousers.
Joggers?
Yeah.
What are joggers?
The trousers that you wear for sports.
Oh, for like jogging?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Okay. Well, sounds like you do a lot of fun things in your spare time.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, it's very nice to talk to you, and good luck with your piano and your violin.
Thank you.
Hi, this is Mari. I'm here with Ron. Today we'll talk about types of entertainment and how often we do these things. Let's first start with watching TV. Ron, how often do you watch TV?
Usually I watch TV every day. I don't watch TV very long, but I usually watch TV every day. Usually I watch the news.
Why just the news?
I like to know what's going on in the world, so I usually watch CNN or BBC.
And that's it. Nothing else.
Usually, yes.
Usually.
Other than that, sometimes I'll watch sporting events, such as baseball or football.
But that's it.
Yeah.
Okay. Next. Do you go to the movies? How often do you go to the movies?
I don't go to the movies very often. Maybe twice a year, I would say.
That's it?
Yeah.
Do you rent movies?
I rent movies more than I go to the cinema, but also not very often.
What kind of movies do you like?
I like funny movies, comedies.
Comedies. What's the most recent movie you watched?
I watched Home Alone last night, but it was on TV. I didn't rent the movie.
Okay. How often do you read books?
I don't like reading, so I don't read books very often. The only time I do read books is for school purposes.
What kind of books do you read for school?
Well, my major is international relations, so usually I read international relations books, if I have to read.
If you have to read. So nothing, no books for pleasure.
Not for entertainment.
So when you're on the airplane, you don't read.
No, I try to watch the movies on the airplane.
Okay. How often do you go to concerts?
I go to concerts once in a while. In Hawaii, there aren't many concerts, so when there are concerts, I try to go.
What do you go see, or what type of concerts?
I like Hawaiian music, so I go to Hawaiian concerts. And if a big star from America comes, I usually try to go also.
So music concerts.
Right, music concerts.
Okay, Ron, thanks.
You're welcome.
So Naomi, so you're from Wales and you're 11. So what does an 11-year-old girl do for fun in Wales?
I do music. I play the piano and the violin.
All right.
And I play sports, netball. And,
Netball?
Yeah.
What's that?
It's like a basketball a bit.
Yeah.
But, mostly girls play it, and you have two teams, and you have to try and get the ball in each other's nets.
Oh, okay, so it's just like basketball, you bounce
Yeah.
it around.
Well, you don't really bounce it that much. You can only bounce it once.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Okay. I see. And you play it indoors then, or?
Yeah, mostly indoors. In the summer, sometimes outdoors.
Okay. Oh, that sounds good. Yeah, so you can only bounce it once?
Yeah, there's 3 different passes you can do, but one is you use a bounce called bounce pass,
Okay.
and you can only use a bounce once.
Okay. To pass it to your teammate?
Yeah.
Okay. And what are the other passes?
There's chest pass.
And what's that?
It's just sort of a straight pass from chest to the other person's chest.
Okay.
And shoulder pass, which is just sort of lob.
Like a lob, you throw it over your
Yeah.
shoulder kind of thing. Okay.
Yeah.
So it's just, well, like basketball, then somebody throws it in the net, and then how many points do you get?
It's a 1 point for every net, every ball that you get in the net.
Oh, okay. And how long is a game of netball?
Probably about an hour.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
So like half an hour each side, or?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay. And how many people are there on a team?
7.
7?
Yeah.
Okay, nice.
Hi, I'm Ron from Hawaii. I'm here with Mari from Japan. Today we're going to be talking about entertainment and how often we do these things. So Mari, how often do you watch TV?
I watch the news in the morning, and when I come home at night, I sometimes watch TV.
Do you have a favorite TV show?
I don't have a favorite TV show.
Okay. How often do you go to the movies?
I really like going to the movies. I think I go maybe once a month or once every 2 months.
And other than that, do you rent movies?
No, I don't rent movies, but sometimes I download movies. I like to watch comedies, romantic comedies, and a little bit of drama.
Which is your favorite movie you watched recently?
My favorite movie, or I don't know if it was my favorite movie, but a movie that I watched recently is called 27 Dresses. It is about a girl or a woman who was bridesmaid 27 times.
And that's a romantic comedy?
It is.
What about reading? Do you like to read books?
I do like to read books. Right now, I'm really busy with work, so I don't have a lot of time to read. But when I'm on vacation or whenever I have free time, I like to read books.
What kind of books?
I like to read nonfiction, usually, like biographies of people. And I also like to read about like teaching practices so that I could become a better teacher, and a little bit of fiction.
And what about concerts? Do you enjoy going to concerts?
I don't go to music concerts. I don't think I've ever been to one, actually, but I like to go see musicals, and I also like to go to sporting events.
Hi, I'm Ron from Hawaii. I'm here with Mari from Japan. Today we're going to be talking about food. So Mari, what's your favorite cuisine?
I think I like American food.
What type of American food?
I like hamburgers.
Hamburgers. Is that your favorite dish as well?
That is my favorite dish. My favorite hamburger place is right near where I went to university, and they have this hamburger called the Danish burger, and the Danish burger has blue cheese inside the hamburger. So my favorite dish has to be the Danish burger.
Do you like any side things like French fries with your hamburger?
I love French fries, but I know that eating hamburger and French fries is a little bit unhealthy, so I always replace the French fries for a salad.
A salad. Okay. What about desserts? What's your favorite dessert?
My favorite dessert has to be chocolate cake.
Chocolate cake. Anything else? Do you like to eat it with anything?
No, I like chocolate cake by itself. Anything else? I like brownie sundaes, like brownies and brownies with vanilla ice cream. I guess my favorite dessert is anything chocolatey.
Sounds good. So before you said you like to eat a salad. What type of salad? What type of vegetables do you like?
I like all vegetables. I like them cooked or raw, but I don't like raw onions.
Not raw onions.
I really can't eat onions raw. That's probably the only vegetable I can't eat raw.
That's interesting.
So Anna, you're from Portugal. Can you tell me a little bit about your country?
Yeah, sure. Portugal is a really small country, actually. It's right by Spain in Europe, and we have really nice weather there. It's really sunny most of the year and really hot in summer. It can get really cold and really rainy in winter. But yeah, overall, it's a really nice country to live in.
And I've heard you have nice beaches in Portugal.
Yes, we do. I used to go to the beach every day with my family in the summer. It was really great. But the beaches can get really crowded, lots of people. So you might want to be a bit careful when you choose where to go.
All right, I see. And where do you live in Portugal?
I live in a small village, actually. You probably don't know it. It's called Palmela, but it's south of Lisbon and it's by the coast, so it's really nice. We get a nice view of the mountains and of the rivers, so I really enjoy living there. It's really quiet, not a lot of people, a lot of wine farms actually, and really nice food. You should come and visit sometime.
I like wine. And so you have good wine in Portugal. What sort of food do you eat in Portugal?
Let's see. We get a lot of fish, because we're by the sea, and so codfish is a traditional, and sardines,
Ooh, I
and
like
mackerel.
sardines.
Yeah, it's really good. And we also have really good desserts. So, for example, coffee cake, yogurt cake. We've got pastel de nata, which is kind of a egg tart thing. So I really recommend you try that with our coffee when you go there.
All right. And you speak Portuguese as your first language?
Yes, I do. I speak Portuguese. It's not the same as Brazilian Portuguese, but it's really close and we can understand each other. So that's
All
really
right.
great.
And can you understand Spanish as well?
Yeah, I can understand a little bit of Spanish, but there are some differences between Portuguese and Spanish. So,
How do you say hello in Portuguese?
oh, you can say hola.
Hola.
Yeah, it's fun. You should learn some Portuguese.
Oh, I'd love to.
Hey Shirley, you're from Australia, right?
Yeah, that's right, from down under.
Okay. Are you from Sydney?
No, I'm not from Sydney. Actually, I'm from Melbourne.
Melbourne? Okay. So are there any nice parks in Melbourne?
Well, you know, Josh, Melbourne is a great city. And one of the reasons is because there are lots of parks. There's a really big park right in the centre of the city.
Is it beautiful?
It's gorgeous. It's called the Botanical Gardens, and they have plants from many different places around the world. And there's a lake, a small lake in the centre. But what I really love about that park is at one time of the year, they have lots of big fruit bats that fly into the park and they hang upside down from the trees. They're really huge, like big sacks. It's very cool.
That sounds beautiful.
Yeah.
So, is there good shopping in your city?
Oh, there's great shopping in Melbourne. You know, Melbourne has people from many different countries. So we have a great variety of things and clothing, cars, coffee shops, foods from many different countries. So it's a great place to shop.
Wonderful. What about housing? Is there cheap housing or is it really expensive?
Well, it's not cheap, but it's not as expensive as Sydney. Sydney is the biggest city in Australia. It's very expensive to live. But in Melbourne, the housing is so-so.
How do you get around in Melbourne? Do you take the bus?
You can take the bus, but Melbourne has something very special that no other city in Australia has. We have a tram system. I think they're called trolley cars in America, maybe.
Yeah, that sounds familiar.
Yeah. Well, Melbourne has a really big tram system, so you can go lots of places in the city by tram. It's really good fun.
What about the tram? Is it expensive?
Not so expensive. Cheaper than the bus. Maybe about the same as the train. Cheaper than a car. Probably one of the cheapest ways to travel in the city.
What about schools in Melbourne? Is there a big university?
Melbourne has 3 or 4 really big universities, and some smaller universities too. Also, they have some very good private high schools and some very good public high schools.
Great. That sounds like a great place to go to school.
It's a pretty great place to live.